Now at 9, we're breaking down the platforms of the 3 Muncie mayoral candidates, and we've got a recap of tonight's debate.
And it's officially Ball State Homecoming Week, how you can stay safe throughout the festivities.
We're tracking showers and thunderstorms tonight and a much cooler fall-like day on the way tomorrow. I'll have all the details coming up in my full forecast.
From the heart of Ball State University, live from the Unified Media Newsroom, NewsLink Indiana starts right now.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. I'm Tyler Brummett.
And I'm Lexi Esterly.
Our top story tonight, the Muncie mayoral debates continue tonight at the Union Missionary Baptist Church.
NewsLink Indiana's Annie Keister is live in the newsroom with the details. Annie?
Yeah, Tyler and Lexi, those up for Muncie's city-elect met tonight for their 4th debate of the season. Now the panel was questioned directly by Muncie city voters as those attending asked their questions by index card. Candidates for mayor spoke heatedly on the importance of a transparent government.
The trust of the public, the trust of the individual council members, and ultimately the trust of the state.
And divide ourselves. One issue and one example would be the city and the county. I think both are doing good work, but not working well together.
To fix it, it starts with the leadership. If leadership cannot be trusted, it cannot move forward.
While Bailey and Smith are both Ball State graduates, Smith now a second-time student here. All three, including Ridenauer, spoke on the importance of involving Ball State students in city decisions now more than ever before. Tyler and Lexi, the closing statements centered on each candidate's individual vision for the city. For more details on the debate, visit NewsLink Indiana's Facebook page for our broadcast tonight of the debate. For now, live in the newsroom, Annie Keister, NewsLink Indiana. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Annie. We will, of course, keep you updated on this series of debates as they continue.
And Muncie isn't the only place holding debates tonight. The Democratic presidential debate is going on right now as we speak. Take a look at your screen. You see there the lineup for tonight's debate. That's happening at Otterbein University in Ohio. We'll bring you a recap tomorrow night right here on NewsLink Indiana.
While the Democratic candidates fight for the nomination on the debate stage, the impeachment inquiry against President Trump heats up. President Trump's former top Russia advisor, Fiona Hill, testified for over 10 hours. Sources familiar with the testimony say Hill raised concerns about President Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, and his role in U.S. foreign policy towards Ukraine. Hill expressed concerns that Giuliani was trying to run what some Democrats call a shadow foreign policy. She said that included his push for the removal of the U.S. ambassador to Ukraine and his push to have Ukraine investigate former Vice President Joe Biden and his son.
Meanwhile, tanks roll into northern Syria as Turkey continues military strikes in the region. The attack follows the abrupt withdrawal of U.S. troops. Stacey Cohen has the latest.
Russia now joining Syrian government troops near the Syria-Turkey border as Turkey continues military strikes in the region. Moscow expanding its influence there following President Trump's highly criticized decision to withdraw U.S. troops from the area last week.
Turkey, Syria, let them take care of it.
The Kurdish-led fighters in northern Syria were a key U.S. ally in the fight against ISIS. Now, with the U.S. departure, the Kurds have turned to Russia and the Syrian regime of Bashar al-Assad for help.
We knew it was going to happen when the United States pulled forces out of northern Syria, that the only winners were going to be Russia, Iran, and the barbaric Assad regime.
Fear and heartbreak consuming this once relatively peaceful part of Syria as a humanitarian crisis grows. Another looming crisis, the 10,000 plus ISIS prisoners held throughout northern Syria, some of whom have already escaped amidst the fighting. Meanwhile, Turkey pushing further into Syria despite international pressure, claiming factions there are a threat to their nation. The White House announcing sanctions against Turkey and that Vice President Pence is planning a trip there.
The United States of America wants Turkey to stop the invasion, to implement an immediate ceasefire.
No word on when Pence will visit or if Turkey is ready to discuss a ceasefire. In Washington, Stacey Cohen reporting.
And stay with NewsLink Indiana. We're going to continue to keep you updated on this story. And moving on now to weather. You know, Lexi, it was a beautiful day outside, but once again, it was a bit chilly, cold in the morning, but then at night, now it's a bit warmer out there. You can kind of call it a temperature roller coaster.
That is true, but we're hoping to see some more consistent weather for homecoming weekend. Nathan, are we going to see anything like that?
Yeah, we do have some active weather we are tracking tonight. We are seeing some showers here on the radar. Started to pop up here within the past hour or so. You see some of these showers tracking through Muncie as well as down there in portions of Madison County and Anderson. That's in association with a cold front that's moving through this evening. So we're going to see those scattered showers and thunderstorms continue throughout the evening hours and into the early overnight hours as well. We're sitting at 69 here in Muncie, 63 in Fort Wayne, and good evening to you in Kokomo. You're sitting at 62 degrees, and look how much warmer it is now compared to this time yesterday. Just take a minute to soak in this graphic. 19 degrees warmer in Shelbyville, 21 degrees warmer here in Muncie than this time yesterday. So that warm air is here for now, but it's not going to stick around, as we are going to see those temperatures fall off quickly overnight, back into the 40s. That's the story tonight, is our showers and thunderstorms, as well as a cool and windy Wednesday. But as we look ahead toward this homecoming weekend, it's going to start to warm up. I'm going to track that warm up and some rain chances here coming up in the full forecast a little bit later on.
All right, Nathan, looking forward to it. Thank you. Just ahead, Taco Bell recalls a major ingredient. What ingredient and why next?
And a movie theater switches to starting a streaming service. Which company is rolling out the next competitor to Netflix?
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, Mitts will take you there.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. Colts linebacker and 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year Darius Leonard was signing autographs in Muncie today. The NFL star was at the Toyota of Muncie from 5 to 7 tonight, signing everything from posters to jerseys. The line began forming around 2 o'clock, and the line was out the door even before Leonard showed up. The store's general manager, Chad Castor, says this is not the first Colt that has visited the store.
Every year at the tent sale, we typically, the last 5 years, have had between Jack Doyle, Kobe Fleener, Robert Mathis, and a while ago it was Pierre Garçon. So we're involved big time with the Colts.
Wow, how cool is that? Some big names there. Toyota of Muncie expects more Colts to have autographing sessions at their store in the future. The company encourages the public to keep their eyes out for them.
And a popular fast food chain has recalled one of their main ingredients in about 20 states across the country. On Friday, over 2 million pounds of seasoned beef were taken out of Taco Bell restaurants and distribution centers. In a press release from Monday, Taco Bell announced the removal of the ingredient after a customer reported a metal shaving in the menu item. There are no reports of anyone getting sick or injuries. Meanwhile, a Panera employee posted a clip on the social media app TikTok leaking a not-so-secret trade secret. The woman lost her job after posting a video showing how the restaurant plates their white cheddar mac and cheese. The quick clip shows her placing a frozen pack of mac and cheese into hot water. Before serving it, she pulls out the steaming bag and empties it into a bowl. This is a common technique in many restaurants. A spokesperson from the restaurant assured CNN that the meals are shipped frozen, so certain preservatives that don't meet the company's standards can be left out.
Also, Frito-Lay announcing a new chip flavor that blends a popular comfort food into potato chip form. Just in time for cooler weather, Lay's is releasing grilled cheese and tomato soup chips, and I'm gonna have to try this out here. The company says the new snack is a dynamic combination of tomato taste and buttery cheese with underlying creamy and toasted notes. These chips are expected to hit grocery store shelves on Monday. And while you are enjoying those chips, how about you watch a movie? The largest movie theater chain in the world is dipping into the streaming world. AMC Theaters announced it is launching AMC Theaters On Demand. The digital movie service allows customers to rent or buy a new movie after completing its run in theaters. The company states the list of options will include 2,000 films. Older films will also be offered in the service. The online video store is set to open this week.
And it's homecoming week at Ball State, which means a busy week full of festivities. We spoke to University Police on how to stay safe.
We're going to have those tips for you next. And Nathan, we are hoping that we have some good weather come homecoming weekend. Are we going to have good weather?
Yeah, we're tracking that homecoming forecast closely, but if you're looking to do something tonight, maybe a good night to stay inside and do some of that streaming, as we are seeing those showers moving through the area. I'm going to track out these showers as well as the cool temperatures on the way tomorrow and the homecoming forecast right after this break.
For those who serve today and those who served before them, for those whose sacrifice will never end, the Gary Sinise Foundation shows its gratitude through entertainment, outreach, and life-changing support. We can never give enough, but we can always give a little more. Find out how you can donate at GarySiniseFoundation.org.
Sometimes there's no do-over. Some things you can't rewind. That's when an extra safety step could mean the difference between a close call and a call to 911. Simple steps save lives. Learn more at poolsafely.gov.
Action!
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. Ball State's homecoming week kicked off on campus yesterday, which means there will be plenty of events happening around campus. Emily Harless met with the University Police Department earlier today to talk about how to stay safe during the busy week.
Ball State Homecoming Week is a week full of festivities for students and locals to get involved in. While many people may know the traditional events that happen, like the bed race and the football game, many people may not know how to stay safe. Ball State University Police Chief and Director of Public Safety James Duckham spoke on his top tips to stay safe throughout the week.
We encourage people to arrive early. There'll be traffic congestions, to be patient with parking, and just have a good time, and enjoy the day.
And while many students will enjoy the activities during the day, some will also enjoy the nightlife this weekend. Chief Duckham talked about what to avoid when talking about alcohol.
Oh, well, we want people to act responsibly. So if you're not 21, you're not allowed to drink in the state of Indiana, certainly. So that's one of the key things about being responsible. And even if you are of legal drinking age, don't overserve your friends.
He also talked about the need to be aware of your surroundings, especially after the shooting that happened at IU this past weekend.
We always talk about knowing your surroundings, being, situationally aware. If you're not comfortable going to a certain location, then I would suggest you not go. If you're hosting a party, we encourage people not to post it on social media. Have a guest list. Invite people that you want to be at your event, your party, at your event. If people show up that you're not comfortable with or you don't know or are uninvited, call the police.
But his most important advice was the reminder about the Indiana Lifeline Law.
Yeah, we really want people to intervene. The Indiana Lifeline Law is a really great law. It's designed just for that. If you're underage drinking and somebody is intoxicated and you're afraid to call because you think you'll get in trouble, you have immunity.
In Muncie, Emily Harless, NewsLink, Indiana.
Homecoming events will continue throughout the week. This Thursday, Air Jam will take place at 7:30. Then Friday, students will gather for the bed race on Riverside Avenue. On Saturday, the Chase Charlie 5K starts at 8:45 in the morning, followed by the parade at 9 o'clock. Then just a few hours later, your Ball State Cardinals take on the Toledo Rockets. The game begins at 2 o'clock at Schumann Stadium.
And Lexi, I'm pumped up for this. Ball State Unified Media is your homecoming headquarters. On Friday, we are getting you set for homecoming. Join our sister show, Waking Up with Cardinal Weather, Friday morning. Yours truly will be among those live from Schumann Stadium as we get you ready for the weekend of festivities. Plus, organizations from across campus, they're going to be going head-to-head in the 2019 homecoming bed race. You just heard Lexi talking about it. We'll have a special report Friday at noon from the event on Riverside Avenue. A lot of fun stuff. And Nathan, I know I was asking you earlier a big question. I'm going to be at the stadium. I know you'll be able to, stay warm in this nice warm studio. Am I going to have to bundle up?
While I'm chilling in here, you're going to be actually in the chill out there.
Thanks for rubbing it in. I appreciate it.
But yeah, that temperature roller coaster just continues out there, and that's true today as we had a warm front move through the area. And we're still quite warm at this hour. 69 degrees here in Muncie, 66 in Cincinnati. Good evening to you in the Circle City. You're sitting at 62 degrees. Now, within the past couple hours, we've had some showers pop up as this cold front works its way toward our area. See, most of it confined toward the Muncie area in the central portion of the viewing area here. As we span out, here's the larger system that's responsible for these showers. There's the warm front we were talking about earlier. This cold front is going to be sweeping through our area thanks to this area of low pressure situated just off to our north, and that's going to create those showers to continue throughout the evening hours. Here at 9 o'clock, those showers continue through the evening hours, but by the time you head through the overnight and wake up tomorrow morning, those showers are going to exit the area. It's going to be a nice, comfortable, and cool start to the morning tomorrow. 45 degrees, that low temperature. Chance of rain is 70%, and also going to be quite breezy by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. How much rain are we expecting? Amounts generally light, about 0.32 here in Muncie. As we work through the day tomorrow, it's going to be much colder, windier, and we are going to see maybe the potential at a few stray showers as well, but mostly cloudy skies is what we're going to be expecting throughout the day tomorrow, as we are going to continue to see those winds as well pick up. We could see gusts 20 to 30 miles an hour tomorrow, so notice these gusts are going to be quite windy, and it's going to be a very chilly fall-like day out there, that's for sure. Now, timing out your day hour by hour here, as we are going to start to see those temperatures not really budge all that much. 46 at 8 in the morning, 48 by noon, and 51 by 5 o'clock. Those winds coming out of the northwest at 25 miles an hour. Now, by the time we head into the overnight here on Wednesday, things start to dry out. Things are looking pretty good as we head into the day on Thursday. And speaking of all those homecoming events, as we head into the day Thursday night here, 52 for the Air Jam. Mostly clear skies, a nice night if you're heading out for the Air Jam there Thursday night. And at noon on Friday is the bed race that we're all looking forward to. Going to be a chilly start for that one. 50 degrees, mostly sunny skies there. Winds coming out of the south at 5 to 10. And of course, culminating with the Ball State football game Saturday at 2 o'clock versus Toledo. Another great forecast here, 67 degrees. Nice brisk breeze out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Now in the exclusive mid-7-day forecast, seeing those temperatures warming by the time we head toward the later portions of the week. 70 though on Saturday, but look at those temperatures again over the weekend. 73 Sunday, 73 Monday. But pay attention to these rain chances though, as Monday we could see the potential for some severe weather. We're going to be tracking that very closely here in the coming days.
All right, Nathan, thank you so much. And again, happy to see that it's going to stay dry for homecoming weekend there.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, same here.
Although Ball State students might not be looking forward to that chill, but Ball State cross country is looking toward its only home meet of the season.
How the team's season is looking so far, next in sports.
So if one cat has 4 kittens who reproduce every 6 months, how many cats will there be in 5 years? Who's got it? Is this... What is that? Seriously? Who threw that?
Cats are terrible at math, but they sure do multiply. Please spay, neuter, and adopt.
The solution is 10.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Ball State cross country is looking forward to their only home meet of the season. The squad is coming off of a 14th place finish at the Louisville Cross Country Classic, placing first among MAC schools. 6 out of Ball State's 8 runners posted best times and hope to carry that momentum into this weekend's matchup. Junior runner Kayla Eckenroth hopes this meet will serve as a tune-up for the fast-approaching MAC championship on November 2nd.
Yeah, I think it would be a great tune-up, a good confidence booster, because it might not be the biggest meet, so we'll be able to go out and dominate the course and really show what we've got to our competition.
The meet will take place at 4:45 at Elks Country Club in Yorktown. As cross country finishes their season, high school basketball is beginning. NewsLink Indiana's Jake Merkel has the details.
The high school basketball season is rapidly approaching as teams across the county have already begun team workouts. Wapahani High School is among the many teams who have already began prepping for the 2019-2020 season. After finishing with a 17-7 record last season, the Raiders are looking to further improve going into this year. The team is led by seniors Trey Spence and Drew Luce, who both averaged over 12 points per game last season. Spence spoke about his desire to continue getting stronger and to keep doing what has been successful for him thus far. The same goes for Luce, as he also looks to get stronger and keep the chemistry with his teammates, who he's been playing with for quite some time.
I've been playing with my teammates since 2nd grade, and it should be fun this year.
Head coach Matt Luce believes this chemistry is one of the most important things both on and off the court.
We're just trying to set a culture and, kind of explain to our guys that how serious this is. And we're still going through tryouts. It's October 15th. 25 years ago, we would be starting practice today.
Coach Luce also talked about the effect that Indiana high school basketball has on the community.
Big deal here. We care a lot about it. These guys have known each other their whole life, but when you step on the floor at 8 o'clock in a varsity game in front of people and crowds, and it's important to their families, to the community, it changes. So, we want to get to know each other in their roles and get to know how we can be successful playing together.
Wapahani's first official practice begins on November 11th. In Selma, Jake Merkel, NewsLink, Indiana.
Muncie high school teams will hit the court next month. Wapahani will tip off Game 1 of the season November 26th at Southwood. This week's high school game of the week is featuring the New Palestine Dragons and the Delta Eagles. The game will be in Muncie on the Eagles' home turf. This will be a tough game as both teams have been successful this year. Delta has a record of 7-1 and New Palestine has an undefeated record of 8-0. This ranks New Palestine at 7th in the state while Delta is ranked at 34. Both teams will be ready to prove themselves, which will make for an exciting matchup. The Dragons and the Eagles will play Friday night at 7:30 at Delta High School. This is an exciting weekend for football with the game of the week and homecoming.
Yeah, I'm excited for that game of the week, and I think we probably mentioned it 25 times. We're all excited for homecoming, a lot of events going on, so it's just going to be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I won't be able to go to homecoming. I'm really upset. I know when I'm a freshman this year, this will be my first chance, but I'm going to see my brother at home.
Well, hey, at least you'll have a few more chances, and yeah. Anna, thank you so much, and in just a moment, a new album is coming out just in time for spooky season.
What movie soundtrack is getting a vinyl release? Next in Trending.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, Mitts will take you there.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to the shelterpetproject.org and meet if you are in a shelter near you. Harlow, oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to the shelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Here's your sandwich, miss.
Oh, thank you.
And your burger.
Awesome, thank you.
And your bowl of boiling water, sir.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. Homecoming isn't the only thing we're excited for. We're also excited to take a look at what's trending.
Joining us now is NewsLink Indiana's Jessica Norton. Jessica, what do you have for us?
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but with it getting cold outside, this is my favorite season to settle up with a blanket and watch some movies, and there are some great movies I'm telling you about. Robert Downey Jr. is dropping his Iron Man suit to talk to the animals. The new movie Doolittle showcases Downey's talents, with him having the leading role of Dr. Doolittle. The trailer was first released this weekend, and fans may have noticed quite a change from the classic version released in 1967. Although it can be seen that the Doctor is still talking to animals, in an eventful twist, he is also on a dangerous voyage to save the young Queen of England. And as an added surprise to those who are fans of Downey's last project, Avengers Endgame, fellow Endgame actor Tom Holland also has a role in the movie. Doolittle is set to hit theaters on January 17th, 2020. But if scary movies are more your speed this season, just over a year since the movie stalked into theaters, John Carpenter's music from the 2018 edition of Halloween is getting a special vinyl release. The expanded version of the Halloween soundtrack is being introduced this Friday. The Sacred Bones record includes an expanded edition of the Halloween soundtrack, featuring more than 28 minutes of additional music from the movie. The album will be on CD worldwide, with the limited vinyl edition available exclusively online.
All right, some exciting stuff. Jess, thank you so much. And Nathan, how about we get one final check of the weather?
Yeah, I have seen some folks walking by the studio carrying some umbrellas, so that's good. Have that handy tonight with those showers and storms moving through. Cold temperatures and windy conditions tomorrow, but we rebound nicely and a great homecoming forecast before some more rain chances arrive Sunday and Monday.
All right, Nathan, again, so exciting that we have some nice weather come homecoming weekend, but that is all that we have tonight for NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to join us again tomorrow at noon, streaming live on the NewsLink Indiana Facebook page.
And for news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.